Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this new spy thriller film which just came out yesterday, the same day as Novocaine and the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. And originally, I was going to see this movie like tomorrow, but since my area is calling for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, I decided to see this movie today. So, this review is going to be on Black Bag. Black Bag is the new spy thriller film from director Steven Soderbergh, who previously directed the psychological thriller film like Presence, which I actually saw in theaters back in January, which I thought was great. And now Steven Soderbergh is back for another movie this year. So Black Bag is also written by David Koepp, who previously worked with Steven Soderbergh on Presence, and yeah. Anyway, so this movie stars Cate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, and Pierce Brosnan, also starring Naomie Harris as well. So, in this movie, the movie stars Michael Fassbender as he plays a guy known as George Woodhouse. And so when his beloved wife, Catherine, is suspected of betraying the nation, intelligence, he basically has this like beloved wife who is suspected of betraying the nation, intelligence agent like George Woodhouse himself, played by Michael Fassbender. And of course, it faces the ultimate test of loyalty to his marriage or his country. And of course, the movie also has something to do with like some sort of like suspicious black bags, whatever, when it would like they mentioned in the movie. But yes, so that's pretty much the basic plot of Black Bags. So yeah. So when I first saw trailers to this movie, it had me kind of interested in seeing it because I thought this movie, I thought it looked pretty interesting from the trailers, and so after seeing this movie, I actually thought that this was actually a really well-made movie. I actually quite liked it. Yeah, I thought this movie had a very interesting story for a spy thriller film with Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett together. And I gotta say, their performances together were actually like really good. I think their performances work well together. And David Koepp's screenplay was also really good too. He wrote a lot of movies in a variety of genres, and I really do appreciate Steven Soderbergh for directing this film, and his directing efforts here were really good. He knows how to make a really good movie, just like he did with Presence back in January. And yeah, and I thought the cinematography itself I thought was very unique for a spy thriller film, which for a kind of spy film. And yeah, Pierce Brosnan was also pretty good in the film too, because I always like I always like Pierce Brosnan, and I thought his performance here was pretty good. Naomie Harris was also good in the film too, and I gotta say, what also makes this movie like really great is that it's also very well paced too. And when I was walking out of my screening to this movie tonight, I thought this movie was actually very well paced too. I thought it had some great pacing. And the movie's only like an hour and 33 minutes, and I felt like it went by pretty quick because I hardly felt a thing. Yeah, the pacing was great, and it was well paced, and it's like and the story itself is very interesting, of course, in some ways, like how the different scenes that take place during the week, like Monday and Friday and Saturday, like yeah. Because like even after the opening scene comes up, it gives you some hints on what's going to happen throughout most of the movie. Yeah, and of course, earlier this morning, I saw DC Film Girl on WBL TV 11 News, like interviewing the cast for this movie, and after hearing DC Film Girl's review on the film like earlier this morning on WBL TV 11 News. I actually went and saw it tonight, and for the most part, I actually quite liked it. Yeah, and although I will say it's probably not gonna make it in my top 10 favorite films of 2025 because we're already in March. We still got plenty of time. So yeah. So what more can I say about Black Bag? I actually quite enjoyed it. And like I said, I was gonna see this movie tomorrow, but since my home state Maryland's calling for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, I decided to see this movie tonight, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I got to see the experience on the big screen. So overall, Black Bag was a great movie, and I'm gonna give Black Bag 4 stars out of 5. So yeah, if this movie's playing in a theater near you, and if you're interested in checking out this movie, then I highly recommend it. But I also recommend checking out the Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, as well. And if you're interested in checking out Novocaine, then I also recommend that too. But yeah, Black Bag is also a good watch to view in theaters, so that's good to know. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Black Bag. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.